Have you noticed that your legs aren't as strong as they used to be? Do you find standing for long periods exhausting, or climbing stairs more challenging than before? Maybe you've even wondered if you'll be able to maintain your independence as you age. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we grow older, our legs play a crucial role not only in mobility but in our overall quality of life. But the good news is, there's something you can do about it. In this video, I'm going to share with you 6 essential vitamins that can help you maintain strong, steady, and flexible legs well into your golden years. These nutrients don't just support your muscle strength. They also improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and enhance mobility. If you've ever worried about losing strength or have noticed your legs feeling more fatigued than usual, this video is for you. But that's not all. By the end of this video, you'll learn simple, actionable tips that can make a huge difference in your daily life. From boosting your vitamin D levels for better balance to supporting muscle recovery with magnesium, these vitamins can help you feel more energized, steady, and confident on your feet. You'll even discover a little-known vitamin that many people overlook, but it could have a tremendous impact on your leg strength and endurance. Stick around until the end, because the last vitamin on this list could be the missing piece to unlocking the energy and mobility you've been missing. Plus, I'll be sharing some inspiring success stories from people who have turned their leg health around with these simple changes. So, if you're ready to keep your legs strong and flexible for the long haul, keep watching. You don't want to miss out on this life-changing information. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Number 1. The power of vitamin D. As we age, we inevitably face a variety of physical changes that challenge our strength and vitality. But let me tell you something that should never be underestimated: the power of vitamin D. If you want to keep your legs strong, steady, and full of life as you get older, there is absolutely no room for this essential nutrient to be overlooked. Vitamin D isn't just a vitamin. It's a lifeline. It supports your bones, maintains proper muscle function, and is crucial in ensuring your mobility stays intact. Yet, despite its importance, countless older adults suffer from a deficiency in vitamin D, and they often don't realize that their leg weakness, muscle fatigue, or even that frustrating feeling of instability and frequent falls could be linked to something as simple as a vitamin D deficiency. For many people, it's easy to assume that weaker legs and balance problems are just part of getting older. However, let me assure you, it's not the whole truth. Research has shown that low levels of vitamin D are directly connected to an increased risk of falls and fractures in older adults. So, if you found yourself feeling a little unsteady, experiencing those inexplicable leg cramps, or noticing that your legs tire out more quickly than they used to, your body might be desperately telling you that it's time to pay attention to your vitamin D levels. It's almost as if your legs are whispering, "We need more support." You might wonder how to make sure you're getting enough vitamin D. The answer is as simple as stepping outside and letting the sun touch your skin. Just 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight each day can help your body produce this vital nutrient naturally. However, the reality is that as we grow older, our skin loses some of its ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight. This means that many seniors, perhaps even you, might be deficient without even realizing it. It's a silent issue, creeping in unnoticed, and it's something that should not be taken lightly. But don't worry, there's still a way to get your daily dose of vitamin D. You can incorporate foods like fatty fish, think salmon and mackerel, fortified dairy products, and eggs into your diet. But here's the key: adding a simple habit could truly make a world of difference. Just 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil each day delivers a robust dose of vitamin D, giving your muscles and bones the strength and resilience they need to function optimally. Imagine the impact of this small change. your body, your legs, and your independence could feel rejuvenated, stronger, and more secure. I've heard countless stories of seniors who have started increasing their vitamin D intake, and the results speak for themselves. They report feeling more energetic, steadier on their feet, and experiencing far fewer nighttime leg cramps. That's the beauty of a small adjustment. It can lead to such profound improvements. By adding vitamin D to your daily routine, you're making a powerful choice to support your mobility, independence, and overall well-being. So if you've been feeling a little wobbly lately or noticing that your legs aren't as strong as they once were, don't just accept it. It's time to make a change, to start strengthening your foundation with vitamin D, and to take one of the easiest yet most impactful steps towards maintaining strong, stable legs as you age gracefully. Number 2. The importance of vitamin B12. Now, let's talk about something that can make a world of difference for your legs and overall vitality. Vitamin B12. If you've ever experienced unexplained leg weakness, that overwhelming sense of fatigue, or maybe even a strange tingling sensation in your legs, there's a good chance your body is crying out for more B12. Many older adults assume that leg weakness and fatigue are just an unavoidable part of the aging process. But I want you to know this. It could be a simple vitamin deficiency. And here's the thing. Vitamin B12 is essential for keeping your legs strong, steady, and full of life. This vitamin is a key player in nerve function, red blood cell production, and oxygen transport, all of which are directly tied to muscle strength and endurance. When your body doesn't get enough B12, it's like the fuel for your muscles and nerves dries up. Without that essential energy, your legs, once strong and reliable, can begin to feel heavy, weak, and uncoordinated. Over time, it can become a struggle to stay on your feet, and you may notice that your legs just don't move the way they used to. Have you ever had days where your legs feel fine, but then others where they feel like they might give out from under you? That feeling of weakness, almost as if your legs are betraying you, could be the result of a B12 deficiency. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing B12 from food. This means that even if you think you're eating well, you might still be falling short in this critical area. It's frustrating, but it's also something that can be easily addressed. The symptoms of B12 deficiency are all too common among older adults. Heavy legs, unexpected muscle cramps, and that annoying pins and needles sensation that just won't go away. Without sufficient B12, the communication between your brain and muscles begins to break down. You may experience balance issues, a lack of coordination, and even sudden leg fatigue that seems to strike out of nowhere. It can be scary to feel like your body is betraying you, but trust me when I say you don't have to accept it. There's a solution. To boost your B12 intake, focus on animal-based foods like beef, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy. However, relying solely on food may not be enough, especially as our ability to absorb B12 declines with age. But don't worry, there's an easy fix. Incorporating nutritional yeast into your daily diet could be the game changer. Just 1 tablespoon of this incredibly nutritious ingredient gives you a potent dose of B12, and it's so easy to add to your meals. You can sprinkle it on your food, mix it into soups, or blend it into smoothies. It's a simple step that could make a huge difference. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. I'll never forget the story of Carol, one of our viewers. She had been struggling with weak, wobbly legs and constant fatigue for years, assuming it was just part of getting older. But once she learned about the role of B12, everything changed. She started adding more B12-rich foods to her diet, along with a daily dose of nutritional yeast. Within just a few weeks, the transformation was remarkable. Her legs felt stronger, more stable, and she could walk longer distances without feeling drained. Those pesky nighttime leg cramps disappeared, and she felt like she had regained years of strength and mobility. Carol's story is living proof that something as simple as addressing a vitamin deficiency can turn everything around. If you're dealing with similar issues, weak legs, unexplained fatigue, or that sense that something isn't quite right, don't ignore the signs. Pay attention to your body and make that small but incredibly powerful change. Adding B12 into your routine could be the key to unlocking the strength and vitality you deserve. Let Carol's story inspire you, and know that you too can reclaim your mobility and independence with a simple but transformative step. Number 3. The joint strengthening power of vitamin C. As the years pass, our bodies, sadly, begin to change in ways we can't control. One of the most noticeable shifts is the natural decline in collagen production, the protein responsible for keeping our tendons, ligaments, and cartilage strong. And when that happens, our bodies begin to experience a range of discomforts: joint pain, stiffness, and a heightened vulnerability to injuries that seem to come out of nowhere. It's like a cruel reminder from time to time that we are aging, and our body's strength isn't what it used to be. If you've started noticing that your legs feel sore, achy, or even less stable than they once did, don't just chalk it up to getting older. Low vitamin C levels could very well be a contributing factor. Vitamin C, often thought of simply as the nutrient that helps prevent colds, does so much more than that. It's a powerhouse antioxidant that fights inflammation, one of the biggest contributors to joint pain and muscle weakness. Inflammation can silently damage the tissues that hold everything together, making it harder for your body to heal from the everyday activities that we often take for granted. The body, as it ages, has a harder time repairing itself, which is why older adults often struggle with longer recovery times after just a simple walk or workout. It's frustrating, isn't it? You want to keep moving, but your body just doesn't seem to bounce back like it used to. But here's the truth. It's not just aging, it's your body sending you a message, telling you that it needs more of this vital nutrient to repair and strengthen itself. If only you could give it what it needs, you'd feel the difference. So, how do you make sure you're getting enough vitamin C each day? The good news is that this nutrient is found in an abundance of delicious foods. Think of the refreshing burst you get from citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits, or the sweetness of strawberries and kiwi. Even bell peppers can give you a hefty dose of vitamin C. But if you're looking for something even more concentrated and easy to add to your daily routine, there's a superfood you need to know about: acerola cherry powder. This powerful powder, made from cherries, packs an incredible punch of vitamin C, way more than an orange. Imagine simply mixing a tablespoon of it into your water, tea, or smoothie. That small act can provide your body with the strength it craves. Here's the most exciting part. Older adults who increase their vitamin C intake often experience such noticeable improvements that it feels almost like a new chapter in their lives. They report feeling less stiff, more flexible in their knees, and even find themselves with increased endurance. Some even share that they wake up feeling more refreshed, with legs that don't feel as tired or heavy as they did before. Isn't that what we all long for? The feeling of getting our strength back, of having the energy and vitality to live our days fully and without pain. When you give your body what it needs, when you nourish it with the right nutrients, it repays you in ways you can feel with every step. Number 4. The bone-stabilizing power of vitamin K2. Let's talk about something most people get wrong when it comes to bone health: calcium. Everyone thinks that simply taking calcium is enough to support strong, healthy bones. But here's something many don't realize. Without enough vitamin K2, all that calcium you're getting might not be doing what you think it is. It could be going to all the wrong places. Instead of strengthening your bones, calcium might end up in your arteries and joints, creating stiffness, poor circulation, and increasing your risk of fractures. Have you ever seen someone whose legs seem weak and unstable, despite their best efforts to get plenty of calcium? That's often because their body isn't using calcium properly. Without enough vitamin K2, calcium settles where it shouldn't, in soft tissues instead of bones. Over time, this makes movement more difficult and painful. It's heartbreaking to see how calcium's potential is wasted, just because vitamin K2 is lacking. So, how do you ensure your body gets enough of this crucial vitamin? There are certain fermented foods like natto, sauerkraut, and aged cheeses that are high in vitamin K2, But let's face it, not everyone is a fan of those. So let's talk about an easier option: grass-fed butter or ghee. Just 1 tablespoon a day can provide you with a steady stream of K2, directing the calcium where it belongs, into your bones and away from your arteries and joints. It's a simple, small change that can make a massive difference in how you feel each day. Here's the beautiful thing. Many older adults who begin to increase their vitamin K2 intake notice a dramatic change. They report feeling less stiffness in their knees, a reduction in lower back pain, and even a renewed sense of lightness when they walk. It's like a fog lifting from their bodies. Movement becomes easier, more natural, and more enjoyable. Imagine what it would feel like to stand up without discomfort, to walk confidently without worrying about balance, and to live each day without feeling weighed down by painful, stiff joints. The power of vitamin K2 is real, and it's here to help us, as we get older, live more comfortably in our own skin. When you give your body the right support, you feel it in every part of you, especially in the freedom to move and live life fully. Number 5. The energy-boosting power of magnesium. Have you ever felt like your legs just aren't working the way they used to? Maybe after just a bit of movement, they feel sluggish, weak, or heavy, like they're betraying you. Or perhaps in the middle of the night, you're jolted awake by sharp, unexpected leg cramps, leaving you groggy and in pain. If you've experienced this, then you're not alone, and the root cause might be simpler than you think. Magnesium, a mineral that many people overlook, could be the missing key to restoring your strength, vitality, and freedom of movement. It's often referred to as the relaxation mineral, and for good reason. Magnesium plays a vital role in helping muscles contract and release as they should. Without enough of it, your muscles, particularly in your legs, can become tight, overactive, and prone to those dreaded spasms. I know how frustrating it can be to feel the inexplicable tightness in your calves after walking just a short distance. It's almost like your body is reminding you that you're aging, but it doesn't have to be this way. Or that sense of restlessness creeping in at night, when your legs refuse to settle down, and you're left tossing and turning, unable to get the restful sleep your body desperately needs. These are all signs that your magnesium levels could be running low, and if that's the case, it's time to take action. But let's not stop there. Magnesium is also a powerhouse when it comes to circulation. Without it, your legs won't receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly, which can leave you feeling drained, weak, and sometimes even dizzy. When circulation is compromised, every step you take becomes more laborious, every movement a reminder of how difficult it can be to simply exist without constant discomfort. And I can't help but think of Linda, a 73-year-old woman who, for years, was held captive by leg cramps. Every single night, without fail, she would wake up to searing pains in her calves that left her tossing and turning, unable to find comfort. She tried everything: stretching, drinking more water, buying new shoes, and yet, nothing worked. Can you imagine that constant struggle, night after night, feeling hopeless? Then one day, as if by fate, she stumbled upon the incredible benefits of magnesium. She decided to give it a try, and what happened next was nothing short of transformative. Linda began incorporating more magnesium-rich foods into her meals: leafy greens, nuts, whole grains. But the real game-changer came when she made one simple but life-altering habit. She started eating a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds every single day. I'm sure you can feel the difference in her story, because within just weeks, Linda began to notice a dramatic shift. Her cramps were less frequent, her legs felt sturdier and more grounded when walking, and she even had more energy throughout the day. Imagine waking up not stiff and sore, but instead feeling refreshed, like you could take on the world once again. That's the power of magnesium, and it's something that anyone, no matter their age, can experience if they take the right steps. So, how do you ensure that you're getting enough magnesium to unlock these benefits for yourself? It's simpler than you think. You can incorporate magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains into your diet. But if you're looking for a concentrated boost, look no further than pumpkin seeds. A single tablespoon a day offers a powerful, concentrated dose of magnesium that can help your muscles relax, improve circulation, and keep your legs feeling light, energized, and ready to move. It's no surprise that so many older adults who've increased their magnesium intake report feeling more steady on their feet, waking up with fewer cramps, and noticing an overall improvement in their leg strength and mobility. Some even say they feel years younger, because let's face it, there's nothing like the joy of waking up without the pain and stiffness that used to define their mornings. Don't let another day go by without giving your body what it truly needs. Magnesium may just be the missing piece to your puzzle, and the road to reclaiming your vitality could be just 1 tablespoon away. Number 6. The circulation-boosting power of vitamin E. Vitamin E is a true unsung hero when it comes to our health, particularly when it comes to circulation. It works as a natural blood thinner, making sure that our blood flows smoothly and efficiently through the body, preventing it from becoming too thick or sluggish. This is crucial, especially for older adults, because when circulation slows down, oxygen and vital nutrients can't reach your leg muscles like they should. The result? A range of discomforts like fatigue, soreness, tingling, or even that all-too-familiar numbness. I'm sure many of you have experienced this. That nagging feeling of heaviness in your legs after a short walk, or perhaps that pins and needles sensation in your feet when you've been sitting too long. These are clear signs that your circulation is crying out for help, and vitamin E might just be the miracle your body has been longing for. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. I want you to think about someone like Helen. Helen, at 78, had always cherished her morning walks. They were her time to connect with herself and enjoy the beauty of the world around her. But gradually, something started to change. After just 10 minutes of walking, her legs would begin to feel completely exhausted, as though the energy was drained out of them. On colder days, her feet felt like ice blocks, despite the rest of her body being warm. To make matters worse at night, she'd sometimes wake up with dull aches in her calves that lingered for hours. It wasn't just inconvenient, it was painful and demoralizing. Helen tried everything: stretching, drinking more water, and even using compression socks, but nothing seemed to bring relief. That was until she stumbled upon vitamin E. Helen's discovery was simple but profound. She decided to incorporate 1 tablespoon of wheat germ oil into her daily routine. It was an easy, natural way to give her vitamin E intake a healthy boost. And after just a few weeks, the difference was nothing short of remarkable. Her legs no longer felt like dead weight. She could walk longer without having to stop every few minutes. Her feet no longer felt like blocks of ice, and for the first time in months, she wasn't waking up with that painful, nagging ache in her calves. What was even more amazing was that the swelling in her ankles, which had been a constant issue, started to subside. Her skin even began to glow with a newfound vibrancy. It was as though she had given her body the support it so desperately needed. This story isn't just about Helen. It's about so many of us. As we age, we often find ourselves struggling with those little annoyances that seem to sneak up on us. You know what I mean? The cold feet, the tired legs, the aching muscles that make it harder to move around and enjoy life. But the answer could be simpler than we think. So, how do we get more vitamin E into our diet? Fortunately, the answer is easy and accessible. Some of the best sources of vitamin E include nuts, seeds, and avocados, foods that are both delicious and packed with nutrients. However, for a concentrated and easily incorporated daily dose, wheat germ oil is a fantastic option. A single tablespoon a day is all it takes to boost circulation, reduce leg fatigue, and provide your muscles with the nourishment they need to stay energized and strong. And here's the kicker. Many older adults who start adding more vitamin E into their routine begin to experience life-changing results. They feel lighter on their feet, the swelling in their legs diminishes, and they can walk farther without feeling drained. Some people even say that they start to enjoy their walks again, without the constant pain or heaviness that once held them back. Can you imagine that? Getting back to something you love without having to pay for it with hours of discomfort and exhaustion? If you've ever felt that your legs just don't have the energy they used to, vitamin E could be the simple solution that brings them back to life. It's such a small adjustment, but the benefits are huge. One tiny habit every day could make a world of difference. Now that we've explored the 6 vital vitamins that keep your legs strong, steady, and full of life, let's take a moment to reflect. Maintaining healthy legs isn't just about staying active. It's about fueling your body with the right nutrients so that your muscles, bones, and circulation work in harmony. You need to give your body the proper tools to keep going, no matter your age. Think about how each of these vitamins works together. Vitamin D is essential for keeping your muscles and bones strong, and vitamin B12 ensures your nervous system stays sharp, preventing the weakness that can lead to frustrating sensations like tingling. Vitamin C supports collagen production, which is vital for flexibility and joint health, reducing stiffness and inflammation. Vitamin K2 helps direct calcium to your bones where it can be most beneficial, preventing stiffness and promoting bone density. Magnesium is crucial for muscle relaxation, helping to prevent cramps and leg fatigue, while vitamin E works wonders for circulation, ensuring your legs receive all the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay energized and strong. Incorporating these essential vitamins into your daily routine doesn't have to be a complicated task. Whether it's a tablespoon of cod liver oil, a sprinkle of nutritional yeast, a boost of acerola cherry powder, a serving of grass-fed butter, a handful of pumpkin seeds, or a daily dose of wheat germ oil, the key is consistency. Small, steady changes can lead to incredible improvements in how your legs feel and function. And when you feel better physically, the world opens up again. You can walk further, enjoy the activities you love, and live with less pain and more joy. Your legs will thank you for it. As we wrap up today's video, I hope you've learned something valuable that will help you feel stronger, more energized, and ready to take on the world. We've covered the essential vitamins for keeping your legs in top shape, and I'd love to hear what has resonated with you the most. What's one thing you've learned today that you're going to put into practice in your own life? Whether it's adding more vitamin E, making small changes to your daily routine, or simply becoming more mindful of your body's needs, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below this video and share your thoughts. If you liked this video, please leave your comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss out on future content that can help you live your best, healthiest life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.